Canon's upcoming EOS R7 Mark II, the rumored successor to the popular EOS R7 APS-C mirrorless camera, is generating buzz in the photography community. While attention has been focused on Canon's highly anticipated full-frame models, the R1 and R5 Mark II, it seems the company may have another significant release planned for later this year. At first glance, the news of an R7 Mark II may seem surprising. The original EOS R7 was released just 2 years ago, in 2022, making a successor in 2024, an unusually fast product cycle, even in the rapidly evolving world of mirrorless cameras. However, Canon has demonstrated in recent years that it's not afraid to accelerate its product iterations, particularly in its mirrorless lineup. A prime example is the EOS R6. The original model debuted in July 2020, yet Canon released the significantly improved R6 Mark II just over 2 years later, in November 2022. This pattern suggests that if Canon has meaningful enhancements to add to the R7's design, a Mark II release in 2024 would be consistent with the company's new approach. This strategy involves quickly capitalizing on advancements in sensor technology, image processing, and autofocus systems. While concrete details about the rumored R7 Mark II are scarce, Canon rumor sites cite a reliable source indicating that discussions about the camera are underway. In the absence of specific information, we can make educated guesses based on broader trends in Canon's mirrorless lineup and the needs of the R7's target audience, sports and wildlife photographers who prefer APS-C sensors. One area that seems ripe for an upgrade is the sensor. The original R7 uses a 32.5 megapixel APS-C CMOS sensor, which is impressive but may be showing its age compared to the breakneck pace of sensor development. Rumors suggest Canon has up to 3 stacked sensor cameras in its pipeline, including the forthcoming R1 and R5 Mark II, indicating the company's commitment to this cutting-edge technology. Incorporating a stacked sensor in the R7 Mark II could unlock a host of performance enhancements. Increased readout speeds would enable higher burst shooting rates, potentially pushing the camera well beyond the current model's 30 frames per second limit. This would be a significant advantage for capturing fast-moving subjects in sports and wildlife photography. Moreover, a stacked sensor design could improve rolling shutter behavior and reduce blackout during burst shooting, both critical improvements for action photographers. It could also pave the way for advanced features like in sensor phase detection autofocus. While the R7's current dual-pixel CMOS AF system is already highly capable, further refinements and expanded subject detection capabilities could cement the camera's position as a top choice for fast-paced disciplines. However, sensor upgrades alone won't justify a new model. Canon will likely address other areas where users have noted room for improvement. Battery life, for instance, is one such area. While the R7's battery life is respectable, some users find it drains quickly, especially when using high-speed shooting modes. A larger capacity battery or more efficient power management could be on the agenda for the Mark II. Buffer depth is another area that could use enhancement. The current R7 can sometimes struggle to maintain its high frame rates during extended bursts. Increased buffer memory and optimized processing would allow photographers to capture more continuous action before the camera needs to pause and clear its buffer, a critical feature for those who can't afford to miss a moment. Ergonomic tweaks are also possible, even though the R7's overall handling is already quite good. Minor refinements like an improved grip design or an optional battery grip could further enhance comfort and stability during long shooting sessions in the field, which are common in sports and wildlife photography. The Canon EOS R7 Mark II represents an intriguing prospect for sports, wildlife, and action photographers invested in the Canon ecosystem. While the original R7 is already an excellent camera, the potential for meaningful upgrades, especially in sensor technology, has many enthusiasts eagerly awaiting more details. It's important to note that Canon's plans are not set in stone. The company may decide to take a different approach or delay the R7 Mark II's release. Canon could make the EOS R7 Mark II a significant upgrade that further solidifies its position in the competitive APS-C mirrorless market. Let's talk about EOS R1. We have the core specifications of the Canon R1 camera. The Canon R1 has been a highly anticipated camera, and recently, the core specifications were accidentally leaked by Adorama, a well-known retailer. Although the details were swiftly removed, the leak provided a glimpse into what can be expected from this flagship camera. Here's a comprehensive look at the Canon R1 specifications and features based on the leaked information. High-speed autofocus and AI recognition. One of the standout features of the Canon R1 is its advanced autofocus system, which is enhanced by AI recognition. This system is designed to provide high-speed autofocus and exposure adjustments, making it highly effective for capturing moving subjects. The AI technology enables the camera to predict the trajectory of moving objects, ensuring a high success rate in tracking and maintaining focus on the subject. Smart Object Lock Focus Tracking. The Canon R1's focus tracking capabilities are described as Smart Object Lock, which means the camera can lock onto and follow subjects with impressive accuracy. This is particularly beneficial for sports and wildlife photographers who need to keep up with fast-moving action. The Smart Object Lock focus tracking is likely to be one of the most appreciated features by professional photographers looking for reliability in their equipment. 30MP full-frame stacked dual-gain sensor. At the heart of the Canon R1 is a 30-megapixel full-frame stacked dual-gain sensor. This sensor is designed to deliver high-resolution images with exceptional dynamic range and low noise levels. The dual-gain aspect allows the sensor to optimize performance across different lighting conditions, ensuring high-quality images whether you're shooting in bright daylight or low-light environments. Faster electronic rolling shutter. The Canon R1 utilizes a purely electronic rolling shutter that is reported to be faster than any mechanical shutter. With a flash sync time of 1/1252 and a read time of less than 0.8 microseconds, this shutter technology promises minimal distortion and maximum image quality, especially when capturing fast-moving subjects. Continuous shooting capabilities. For photographers who need to capture rapid sequences of images, the Canon R1 offers remarkable continuous shooting capabilities. It supports unlimited 40 FPS shooting with 12C RAW and 60 FPS with 13C RAW. Even more impressively, the camera can achieve up to 120 FPS for full-featured continuous shooting and supports a burst mode of up to 240 FPS. Additionally, the camera features a 1-second pre-shooting mode, allowing users to capture moments that occur just before they press the shutter button. Enhanced dynamic range. The dynamic range of the Canon R1 is reportedly better than that of the EOS R3 and EOS R5, two of Canon's highly regarded models. Enhanced dynamic range means the camera can capture more detail in both the highlights and shadows, resulting in images with greater depth and tonal variation. High bit depth RAW shooting. Another notable feature is the in-camera depth of field stacking in RAW format. This allows photographers to take multiple images at different focus distances and combine them into a single image with a greater depth of field. This is particularly useful for macro photography and other applications where depth of field is critical. Advanced video recording capabilities. The Canon R1 is not just a stills powerhouse but also offers impressive video recording capabilities. It supports 6.7K video at 60p and 4.2K video at 120p in APS-C mode, recording in 12-bit cinema RAW light. While the leaked specifications primarily focus on the camera's performance, it's also noted that the Canon R1 has a sleek body optimized for maximum hand feel. This suggests that Canon has put considerable effort into ensuring the camera is comfortable to hold and use, even for extended periods. The leaked specifications of the Canon R1 paint a picture of a highly advanced and versatile camera designed to meet the needs of professional photographers and videographers. With its high-speed autofocus, advanced focus tracking, exceptional image quality, and robust continuous shooting capabilities, the Canon R1 promises to be a significant tool for capturing both stills and video. While these specifications are impressive, it's important to note that they are based on a leak, and the official announcement from Canon may provide further details or changes. However, if these specs hold true, the Canon R1 is poised to set new standards in the world of photography and videography, offering features and performance that are likely to be highly sought after by professionals.